viewers. Thank you very much for joining me today. This is another great session where we'll discuss about how to grow our career. And specifically, today's topic will discuss about how to change your career after 40. My name is Esther David. I'm a HR leader, career strategist, and coach, and I help professionals like you to be able to develop and determine their careers, and so that they can be able to land the job of their dreams. If you are new to this channel, I request you to kindly subscribe so that we can continue to grow in all areas of our career. And if you are a returning subscriber, as usual, I really enjoy interacting with you. I thank you for your support. You've been so instrumental in my journey in this YouTube channel. And I thank you for all that you do. And I'll dive into today's discussion. Actually, today's discussion, it was a question by one of you who was feeling like they are a bit old at 40. They were asking if they can change their career. And my answer is yes. You still have a long life ahead of you. 40 years, and usually the retirement age is 65 or 70 or even 80. And even in some careers, you actually never retire. Yes, it's very possible. And so I'll discuss about the strategies which we need to put in place to be able to successfully pivot from one career to the other, and how we'll benefit with the transferable skills that we have built along the way. And at 40 years, you still are having a bit of advantage. Remember, at this time, you are experiencing a midlife crisis, probably, or you feel like the job that you're doing is really not really making any impact in your career at that point as you wish, or you just feel like you have a burnout in that career, or you just feel you just need a change of environment, you just need a change you just want to refocus your life. At this point, when people are reach around 40 years, many people, they reevaluate their life. And reevaluating their life means they will reevaluate their all aspects, like their health, their spiritual life, their career is one of them, their family goals. They're looking for about spending time maybe by traveling, or they need to do career development. Whichever goal that you have, you find that at this point in time, many professionals, they want to refocus their life. Career is a huge aspect in our lives, and so it deserves a bit of time and planning. Number one, at this point in time, when you are around 40 years, you already have at least 15 years of experience if you don't have 20. And it means that you have already developed transferable skills that you can use. So when you transition from one career, maybe you are moving from one industry to the other, or you are moving from one role to the other, it means you will not start as a fresher, because you already have transferable skills that you can leverage to be able to use in the new profession. Number two, you still have plenty of time. Like I said, by the time you retire, maybe you still have about 20, 25 years. So that is enough time for you to develop another career. And you will realize in today's world, the things have changed. And because it's an era of digital era, it means that many people, they will actually have maybe one, not more than one career. Maybe they will have 2 or 3 careers in their lifetime. And that is the beauty of this digital age. And you need to know how to position yourself to be able to have an impact, or to be able to develop yourself during this exciting time. Digital transformation has brought in new roles, and also it means that you have new possibilities of making or identifying a whole new career, a career where you have skills that are really marketable, and so they will have a great impact in your earning potential. And so number 3, your mental health is very important. You find that maybe you have a burnout, like I said before, or you feel like you have a career plateau, you cannot see any progress in your career or in your position, so you feel like you need to have a new whole or develop a new career. And so this is the thing. And so mental health at this time, and especially post COVID, is very important because many people they're experiencing the burnt out. And that's why we saw the great resignation and the quiet quitting in the workplace. And number four, you need to live a life that is more satisfying. Like I said, at this time, you are refocusing your life. You are making new plans for the next phase of your life. And you still need to have enough cash to be able to sustain yourself and also your family. Because at this time, you have a lot of bills. You have a family to take care of. And so it's important for you to identify a career that will not only help you have job satisfaction, but also a career that will enable you to meet your day-to-day expenses. And so that is it. How are we supposed to develop this career? For us to identify a career and also to build another career is number one, we need to seek for information. You need to go and identify the industry that you want to move to or the position that you want to take. Once you identify that, and that you need to do, a lot of research. And this research you can do it in various ways. You can actually use LinkedIn. You can use the Google. You can also look for people who are actually doing that role and network with them and see what they can tell you about that profession. And so that is one of the important thing. Information is power. Number two, you need to identify the reasons why you need to change. Once you identify these reasons, they will be very instrumental because they will help you plan the next phase of your life. So if you feel that you have burnt out or if you feel that you have career plateau, you need to identify your skills. And once you identify the new career or the position that you want to pivot to, then you need to do a skills analysis for that and then see what is the skill gap that you have, and also develop strategies that you need to put in place to be able to bridge that skill gap. And so it might mean that you need to go back to school. You might take maybe short courses, or you can do those skills based training, or you can go even for maybe masters or a PhD, depending on the position that you want to pivot in. Now, the number three, you need to identify the transferable skills. I mentioned that. And here you need to identify the hard skills, those are the technical skills, and the soft skills. The soft skills here, you will identify skills like communication skills, leadership skills, collaboration, creativity, adaptivity, and so forth. These are very important. You develop this, and once you have the soft skills and the hard skills, then you are good to go. Then I mentioned about you upskilling by taking the short courses, or you go back to school. And so this is how we can identify or plan how we can move to the positions or do a career change at 40. At 40 years, right now, we are in this digital era. And so if you're very good in maths, you can do like data analytics. This is a very good course because many organizations currently they are looking for data analysts. So anything to do with data, that is a good place for you to start. If you are also looking to change, you can do digital marketing. The digital marketing is also in another important role that is on demand, and not just only here in UAE but globally. You find many companies they are looking for social media managers to help them build their brand and also help them to identify new markets so that they can improve their profitability. This is another area that is on demand. You can do nursing. I've seen people who they go back to school and they study nursing. This is one of the courses that is on demand. If you can start with a position like a healthcare assistant, and if you feel that you are happy with that role and you want to develop yourself, now you can go and study for the full nursing course. The full nursing course will take about 3 or 4 years for you to finalize, and maybe you will do a degree, or that also ensures that you have that nursing certificate, and it's also a course that is on demand and it pays well. And some people also, they need to do take freelance opportunities. Remember, guys, now this is the digital era, so many people, they are working online. They can freelance online, and they can work. If you are like living in Africa, you can work, it's for remotely, for a company that is based in the US, in the UK, or Canada, and so forth. And so you need to ensure you have the required skill set to be able to pivot to that role. Some also, they want to monetize their skills, and so they want to become consultants. Like if you are a finance person or a HR person or any other career, you want to monetize your skills and become a consultant in that specific field. You already have built the experience, you already have built your skills, and so you are able to offer that expertise to companies that need that. And so another important role is the project management. This project management is one of the roles that are on demand globally. You find many companies, they are actually looking for project managers who can help them manage their projects and ensure that they are able to finalize their projects with with a minimal amount. This is another role that you need to identify, and if you're good, you can pivot into that area, and it also pays very well. And you can be a project manager in any industry, whether you are in the manufacturing, in the IT, or any other industry, in the restaurants or hotel. You can still do project management, and then you already have a career, you've already specialized in a certain area, so you will just do project management. Say, for example, project management for the hotel industry. Then you are able to do that. And yeah, so those are some of the roles that I think are very important. And I just want to also tell you one thing. Google and LinkedIn, they're offering free courses along these areas: project management, digital marketing, data analytics. If you really want to develop yourself in this area, you really don't need to spend much. Identify these courses through Google or LinkedIn and enroll yourself, and you will go through the course, and they will also give you certificates. And from there, you can see how you can network and get a job. So this is all that I have for today. And remember, guys, 40 years is the new age. They say life starts at 40. So you should not be thinking of retiring. You should be thinking of your next course of action in terms of your career, how you can upskill yourself to be more marketable, to build more transferable skills, and to build a good career that will enable you to manage your expenses while taking and giving good quality care of your family. Never give up. When you see those roles being advertised, don't say, oh, this role, they need a younger person. Just apply. There are companies which are still looking for professionals who can give them the expertise that they need to be able to manage their corporate objective. Let's continue to grind. Much love. God bless.